Hello, YouTube people. I bring to y'all this video of this game that I invented, that I made up, and it's really fun. Like, I've already tested it for almost 2 weeks, and I made some changes, adjustments, and I finally came up with the final product, the final formula, and it made even much more sense. And I got like super addicted playing to this game because it's just so fun, man. It's like some NBA 2K stuff. And I'm gonna show you what I did here. As you see, I cut this little square of small piece of papers here, and I wrote just kind of. I went by the top scoring players, in the NBA, as you see right there. I have Donovan Mitchell. I have Franz Wagner. I have Shea, SGA. I got Anthony Edwards. I got Giannis Antetokounmpo. I got LeBron James, of course, the GOAT. Jalen Bronson. I got Luka Doncic. Jason Tatum. And I got Paolo Banchero. And as you see right there, on top of the corner just indicates the ratings. I did those ratings myself because I just went by their scoring average, and of course the scoring champion was, of course, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Yeah, he finished with 30-some points in the average. I don't know what was it, but he was the highest scorer and in the season. So, as you see right there, that's how I wrote them down. And basically, what this game is about is that I have my 5 players lineup startup here. It's my starting lineup. And, of course, I shuffle them, and then I, picked them, and I went by order. And I got them like that, And so what this game is about, is about rolling dice. And I'm going to show you how it goes. Now, this right here, this is an orange pawn. If you get your orange pawn, that would be good. Or you get your little small basketball, piece or whatever. A little small toy piece of a basketball, flat, whatever, or a little basketball, Go ahead, you can use that. But this one, I'm using this. It's indicating this is the ball. And so how it goes, this red one, it indicates as the passer. He's going to try to get an assist. So how it goes, I'm going to show you how. So you have, 4 dice here. Excuse me. And the red dice here, it could be any color, but this red dice here, you have to, I'm going to show you. If you shoot an even, 6, 2, 4, you know what I mean? Any of those numbers, it will grant you a shot. And how it goes is that if you want to try a 2-pointer, you roll just this dice right here, the red one, and 2 dice. If you want to attempt for a 3-point shot, then you roll all 3, okay? So how it goes is that you roll, right? Okay, you roll, right? And let's say you hit a deuce, right? That's an even number. And you hit a even number also on the 2 dice, all right? It could be 4, 2, 6, or 4, 4, or an 8. As long as it's an even number, all 3 dice has got to be an even number. That will get you 2 points automatically, okay? And if you attempt a 3-point shot, then they have to be even. All 4 have to be even, okay, for you to be granted a shot and for it to be successful. If you hit an even on the dice, and on here you hit even, like on the total, you know what I mean, on the 3 white dice, then that's a miss, Okay, now if you hit an odd number on the red dice, 3, 5, or a 1, then you get the red pawn. And what it indicates, you are going to be passing the ball. So, for instance, let's say Jason Tatum got the inbound ball. So he's driving down the court, and all this. So here, if I roll, an even number, if I decided to go for a 2-pointer or a 3-pointer, any of those, and I rolled a even number, then I will put the red pawn on there and he'll pass the ball. And how you pass the ball is that you got to roll this dice, and I'm going to show you how. So a 1 here, a 1 is, of course, Jason Tatum, and it goes by order. 2, that's Luka Doncic, and etc. 3, and till 5, through 5. And you know how it goes. Now, how you get a turnover is that if you roll a 6 on the die, and here you only have 5, on the starting lineup. So if you roll a 6, then you just turn the ball over. And when that happens, then the other team is going to try to shoot the dice, see who gets the steal. And let's say he rolled a 2, so Jalen Brunson got the steal. Okay, all right. So okay, so when he makes an assist, right? Let's say he rolled an even. Yeah, even. Okay, so it don't matter if all the white dice hit an even number, but if this red die hit a odd number, then you're passing the ball. You're not attempting a shot. So how you get the assist? Well, try to pass the ball. You have to roll the dice, right? You have to roll 1 dice only, red die. So you roll 2. So you put this orange on Luka Doncic, like that, right? So he passes the ball to this guy. So Luka is going to try to attempt the shot. So you either take attempt a 2-pointer. Remember how I told you how it works with a 2-point, 3-point shot attempt? Let's say Luka tries to attempt the 3-point shot. So he rolls, right? Let's say, for instance, he rolls a 4. And here he rolled an 8, an even number on the 3 dice. That's a successful 3-point shot, and he got 3 points, right? And so on, right? Now, when that, of course, he made that 3-point shot, so the other team is going to inbound. So you put the orange pawn there, you're going to see, and you're going to roll your red dice. See who's going to get the inbound ball first, who's going to drive at the court, down half court. So that's 4. So you go ahead and, count 1, 2, 3, and 4. So SGA is going to get the ball and drive it down to the court, and and so on. So like that, so you're like, okay, so SGA got the ball, right? So you're like, man, I really don't want to be passing the ball. I want to make some points. So you have to score a even number on the red die and a even number on the 2 dices, and boom, there you go. All 3 were even, and that's successful for 2 points. Now, on the foul shot, if SGA or anybody, let's say LeBron James got the ball, so he got excuse me, I got a little coughing problem. So he got 3 of a kind right here, 3 5s. That's our automatic foul, right? So he's going to attempt 2 shots, 2 free throws. So who the foul is going to go against? So the other team is going to roll the dice to see who's the foul is going to go against. So that's a 5, and you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's going to Donovan Mitchell. And you just put the red pawn here just to indicate that he was the one that got called on the foul. And, you get a piece of paper so you keep on track, with the shot attempts, the points, percentage, whatever, and the fouls, and the turnovers. And here comes how the free throws work. Well, you just roll the 2 white dices and you just got to hit an even. Boom, 4. The first free throw was successful. He rolls the second free throw attempt. That's an 8, and all 2 free throws were good, so that's 2 points, right? And so on. And now, if it's a, let's say, if you rolled a 6, which is an even number, and you rolled all 6s like this, the 2-point was successful, and you got fouled. So you can go for a 3-point play and roll your 1 shot for a free throw to make it a 3-point play, And let's say you hit a 10, boom, that's 3 points automatic. You hit the 2 points, you hit the shot successful, plus you were fouled, one free throw to make a 3-point play. And so on with the 3-point attempt. If you hit an even also, and let's say they were all the same, right? 4 like this, all 4 like that. So that's successful. On the 3-point shot attempt, you got 3 points, plus you get 1 free throw for a 4-point play. And let's say it was successful. So that's 4 points automatic, with the foul shot. So that's how it goes on the free throw thing. And I'll tell you, you roll the dice. The other team rolls the dice, see who the foul is going to go against. Now, now I'm going to tell you, because this game has so much to it. It's so competitive, so challenging, it's so fun. You're going to really love it, So let's say that he hit a even on the red die, but he hit, he tried to get a 2-point shot attempt, and he missed, right? Because he hit an odd number on the white dice. Remember I told you got to hit all even for you to have a successful 2-point shot or 3-point shot, whatever. So once he misses, you got to keep on track, on a piece of paper that he missed that shot, So that's not over. The game's not over yet. I mean, the play is not over with yet. So each team is going to roll the dice, 1 dice, and whoever rolls high is the one that gets the rebound. So let's say LeBron James hit a shot, try to attempt the shot, and he missed. So both teams are going to roll. And let's say that he rolled 5 there, that team rolled a 5 and a 6. So that means that they won the rebound battle. So what you do is that you roll this dice to see who's going to get the rebound, and it's a 2. So you count 1, 2, and Jalen Bronson got the rebound, and boom, you keep on track. You write that rebound on the piece of paper, and so on. You know what I mean? And and I also have a clock here where it's 12 minutes a quarter. So I don't feel like using a phone or whatever, because you got to be clicking on it, stopping the clock and so on. It's just so irritating. I mean, you'll see, you'll find out what I'm talking about. So you want to keep the time like this. Get you a little like this bottle caps right here, and just write it with a marker, black marker in there, and just put it one single digit number. Like here I have 1200, indicating it's 12 minutes. And as I go, how I cut the time down is every possession that is over with a team, I go down by 15 seconds. So here, for example, 12 minutes. So a play was over with, whatever. So 15 seconds are going to be cut off, cut. It took 15 seconds off the play. And so it's going to be now 11:45, like that. And so on. You go and cut the time by 15 seconds every play, every possession. And that's how you keep your time, how you track your time. And until it hits 0, the game's over with, of course. And how the other team, if they're down and they're trying to call a timeout, or they're trying to foul, when they foul, you'll be like, okay, all you got to do is just come here. Let's say that it's the last 30 seconds, right? So this is how I do it. So I put 30 seconds like that. And when the other team, let's say I'm down, right? I'm trailing. So I'm trying to stop the clock. So I'm coming here, boom. And all I'm going to do is just call a foul. I'll call foul, whatever. And it'll cut the time by 5 seconds. Every 5 seconds, 25. So here comes the team that got fouled and is going to shoot two free throws. Like that. And boom, that's how it goes. And so on. So every time when you foul on the less than a minute, whatever, when you foul, it's going to cut it only by every 5 seconds. You know what I mean? So it's a real good play right there to do. The team that is down, the team that's trying to come back or trying to tie the game, that's a good strategy. Try to foul, and it'll cut the time by every 5 seconds. So that's how this game is, Well, hopefully y'all were able to understand how this game goes. I mean, it's super fun. You gotta really try it. You gotta play it, because I've been playing it for almost a week, and I love it. I mean, I am so thankful with God that I created this game, because this game is so fun, and I can't stop playing it. I cannot stop playing it, and you know, I make up like different names, you know, like in papers there, as you see, you know, different basketball players, you know, and I'm writing down a piece of paper. Or you can even get some sports cards, you know. You can even have an old school, like a rookie card, Michael Jordan there, you know, or Scottie Pippen or Shaquille O'Neal, whatever, and you put them down, and you know, do your 5 starting lineup players there. So, and you know, hopefully you understood the rules of the game, the instructions, and well, um, I will check you out if y'all really want to if y'all really want to request another video and do a little bit more.